Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm Amy. Today's video I am going to be talking about zero waste. So lately I have been really enjoying watching other people's videos about zero waste, and they have really inspired me to make some small changes to my life to try and reduce the amount of waste that I'm producing. So like I say, these are just some small changes that I've been making. They haven't inconvenienced me at all. Some of them have saved me money, none of them have cost me any more money, and also they have saved me time and energy. So if you've watched some of my minimalism videos, a lot of what I talk about is not taking more things in because it means that you have to deal with those things and look after those things, and it uses up your time and energy. So it kind of is just an extension of minimalism. So by having less things, it's saving me time and energy and also saving me money. So this video is by no means me telling you what I feel like you should be doing. That is not what this is about. I just want to share with you some of the things that I've been doing that you might enjoy doing too. It's about what works for you and your family. So if it doesn't work for you, don't worry about it. Maybe there's other things that don't work for me that might work for you. So please just adapt it to suit you. So I'm going to get straight in and share with you some of the changes I have made to reduce my waste. Number one is recycling, and by that I don't mean putting things into the recycling bin, but I mean recycling things that you already have. So if you have something that you're finished with, rather than just throw it away or put it to be recycled, can you recycle it yourself within your home? Using empty jars that maybe held something like jam or peanut butter, washing them out and reusing them for other food storage. Maybe you can use empty containers like an old margarine tub to store small kids' toys, things like that. If you can reuse it yourself within your home, then it's saving it going out of the home and using up energy somewhere else to be recycled. Number two is carrying your own shopping bags. This was a big one for me because I would always forget to take my shopping bags and have to buy more, which was not only costing me more money, but obviously when I got home I had to store all these plastic bags that I'd been given it from the shops. So like I say, it was using energy and money. So what I do now is I buy reusable bags. Well, I once bought reusable bags, now I don't need to buy them again because they're reusable. But yeah, that's what I do. I unpack my shopping, and when I'm finished unpacking my shopping, I will fold the rest of the bags inside of one bag, leave it at my front door, and next time I go out the car, I'll pop them in the boot of the car, and then I know that they're always there, so when I go shopping, I will have my shopping bags with me. So the next one is to use reusable food storage containers. So rather than using cling film or sandwich bags, which I used to use loads of, and they're single use, they get thrown away, and also they're plastic, which isn't great for recycling, to be honest. So I've been using reusable containers that I can put things in, and when I'm finished with them I can wash them and reuse them again. I've already got these, so it's not costing me any money. I haven't had to go out and buy them, but I probably wouldn't have used them for some things. I would have just used a sandwich bag, but I'm making the effort to use these instead. Also, I was sent some products from a really great company called Nom Nom Kids, and they make little like sandwich bag containers for kids' snacks, or you could use them for anything actually. Anything you'd use a sandwich bag for, you can use these. But the great thing about them is they're reusable, so you can just wash them and use them again. They can even go in the dishwasher, they go in the freezer, and they're BPA free, which is really good. My favourite product is their pouches that you can fill with like smoothies, or if you've got a baby that's weaning, you can put in like purees and things, and they're reusable. You can use them on the go, because we would use loads of these like Ella's Kitchen style pouches, which cost a lot, but these pouches, they pay for themselves after maybe like 5 uses or something like that. So they're excellent for saving money, but they're also better for the environment too, obviously. The next one is DIY wet wipes and serviettes. So when we go out and about, normally we would have taken a big packet of wet wipes, but these all go in landfill obviously when you're finished using them. So what I started to do instead is taking like a wet cloth, and all I use is a old dish towel cut up into quarters, like 4, and I'll wet some, maybe a couple, and put it inside a little tub, and it's a really small one, it's only about that big, and I'll just pop it inside my handbag and take it out with us. And then if Elle gets mucky fingers, or we're somewhere that needs a wipe, like at the park, and like there's a piece of equipment that's muddy or something, we'll just use this. And actually I really prefer them for cleaning kids' hands. I feel like the surface of them is just better for cleaning them. Also, you know that there's no preservatives or anything like that in them, and then they come home and then I just throw them in the wash, and it's not using any more energy because it's a wash that I'd already been putting in the washing machine anyway. And yeah, it's saving using baby wipes. And I usually throw an extra couple of these cloths in my bag, dry ones, and we can use them as like napkins. So if the kids get stuff on their hands when we're out eating, they can just wipe it with these, and then again I shove them back in my bag and they can go in the wash when we get home. The next one is to carry your own travel bottles and mugs. So rather than buying bottles of water, which will end up again going in landfill or being incinerated or downcycled, which isn't ideal, take your own bottles with you, and it saves having to buy them, so you're saving yourself money, and also it means that it's not going to end up in landfill. And same with travel mugs. Starbucks and a lot of places like that, you can take your own mug and they will fill it for you. So it's a great way to save on disposable paper cups. So the next one is reusable sanitary ware. Now this isn't for everyone, and I have to be honest, when I first heard about it, I did think it sounds a little bit gross, but the more that I have looked into it, it's totally not gross. And also, actually disposable seem a little bit gross once you start thinking about all the plastic and chemicals that you're putting near your bits. So there's a few options. There's like Moon Cups, that's one brand, but there's other ones which I'll leave you to research if that's something that interests you. And also there's the cloth pads. I have been making cloth pads and I've just been using old material in my own house, like sheets, and I had like a fleece blanket and things like that. You do have to do your research to find out what fabrics work and things like that, and look up patterns and etc. But I've been making these and they're so easy to make. They're not costing me any money, and actually they're so good for the environment, because if you think about how much sanitary products go into landfill, it's actually quite scary. And also we worked out how much I spend on sanitary products throughout the year, and it's probably close to £100. So it is a great way to save money as well. If you'd like a separate video all about cloth pads and how I make them and how you wash them and all this kind of thing, let me know, because I can do that for you. The next one is just to be aware when you go shopping and buy products that don't come in packaging if possible, or recyclable packaging preferably, rather than buying things that come wrapped in plastic. So the next one is DIY toiletries. So basically everything that you buy from a shop for toiletry wise, you can probably make yourself. Whether it's worthwhile for you, that's up to you whether you want to do that. I had to look on Pinterest to see what kind of things I could make with what I had. So one of the things I really wanted to try making was DIY deodorant, because I'd read lots of studies about using spray deodorants and the aluminium in them and what the reaction of that being absorbed into your body and things. So I really wanted to try making my own, and I did, and I've got to say that I actually love it. I was very skeptical. I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. I find that I sweat less when I use it, and also that I smell less using it, basically. So if you're interested in that, I can let you know more about that another time. But yeah, there are loads of alternative DIY alternatives to toiletries that you would buy in the shops. Another option is just to swap your regular products for packaging free alternatives. So I had an event at Lush a couple of weeks ago, and they were showing me their Naked range, which is products that don't come in packaging. So for example, they have bars of shampoo and bars of conditioner that I've been using, and I absolutely love them. It's like a bar, it looks like a bar of soap, but it's shampoo, and you just rub it on your head and it foams up, and it's absolutely brilliant. I just love how it feels in my hair. So that's another option. You can buy products that don't come in packaging. Obviously, if you're buying a bottle of shampoo in a plastic bottle, every time you buy a new one, that's another packaging that you're getting rid of. So yeah, that's another option, is to buy some packaging free alternatives. Repurposing items is absolutely brilliant. So if you've got something in your house that doesn't serve you anymore, can you repurpose it in a different way? For example, I've got these old curtains here that don't fit any windows in my house, but I love the colour. They're like velvet mustard colour. I just love it. So I am going to be making these into cushion covers. So if you have something in your house that you don't use anymore, that doesn't serve you, can you repurpose it for something else? That is a great way to save it going to the bin. So another great one is to buy from a charity shop. I'm a great fan of charity shops. You can buy something that somebody no longer wants, that might have ended up in a bin, but they've put it to a charity shop, and you can reuse it and give it another lease of life. And I have got some amazing bargains in charity shops. I have bought items from brands that I couldn't have afforded otherwise, and you can get some really nice items in charity shops. So it's great for the environment to reuse something that would have otherwise ended up in landfill, and it's also good for your purse strings. Another thing I have been doing to try and reduce waste is to grow my own veg. Now I'm very new to this and I don't know how it's going to turn out, but so far it looks like it's going to go okay. I've got potato plants in and they're starting to like get leaves and things, so I think hopefully there's some potatoes under the ground there. But yeah, that is a great way to reduce packaging, because if you grow it yourself, obviously it's coming out of the ground, there's no packaging. But yeah, I'm totally new to this. I have no gardening experience. I'm a total clueless gardener, so if I can do it, you can do it. So growing your own veg might be something that you want to try, and it's a great way to reduce waste. Okay, and the last one is something which I haven't tried yet, but I'm really keen to try, and it is making your own cleaning products. It is really easy to make your own cleaning products, and I don't know why I haven't done it sooner, but there are loads of recipes on Pinterest and things. I have just bought a big bottle of white vinegar because that seems to be the main component in most of the cleaning products. So yeah, that's a great one to give a go. Making your own cleaning products, it's going to save you loads of money, and also, especially if you've got little ones, it's a really good safe way to do your cleaning without having to worry about chemicals and things like that. And also, obviously, if you make it yourself, you can use a reusable spray bottle, so you're not going to be bringing in loads of products that are going to have lots of packaging to get rid of. So those are some of the ways that I have been trying to reduce my waste. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more videos about this kind of thing, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!